Welcome to the Power Circuit, your trusted window into Nigeria's evolving power sector. This program is proudly brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, the nation's foremost agency responsible for the bulk transmission of electricity across the country. Our goal is to keep you informed with key industry insights, major developments, and important updates from the Nigerian electricity supply industry, NESI. I'm your host, Amara Agogesi, and here's what we have coming up on today's edition. Power Minister Joseph Tegbe assumes office, engages heads of agencies. TCN grants access to mainstream energy to construct 330 kV base at Kainji Transmission Substation. The Minister of Power, Joseph Tegbe, has assumed office at the Federal Ministry of Power, Powerhouse in Abuja. Here is the report.
Upon his arrival, he was received by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Mr. Mahmuda Maman, along with directors in the Ministry and heads of agencies under the Ministry, including the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, Engineer Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz. The minister proceeded with an inaugural meeting with chief executives and heads of agencies and parastatals under the ministry. It was part of his immediate engagements to strengthen collaboration towards accelerating reforms in the Nigeria's electricity sector.
Welcome to the first official engagement of our brand new Honorable Minister of Power, Mr. Joseph Tegbe, to the ministry. Honorable Minister, with your permission, I will do the visual. I will introduce my management team and the chief executives before you, and then we'll make a very short remarks, and then get your response, and thereafter we'll usher you into your office.
The minister noted that addressing the challenges facing Nigeria's electricity industry requires collective effort, innovation, and accountability from all institutions under the ministry.
I'm extremely honored, honestly, to sit before you today as Honorable Minister of Power. But first of all, my sincere appreciation goes to my mentor, my leader, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the confidence he has in me for this appointment, and for the other appointments which he has given to me. It reaffirms his confidence in me and my commitment to serving Nigeria and the people remains steadfast with me. And I will do it with all honesty and diligence. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. But I believe that there is no issue that we cannot all collectively surmount. Some of you here, I was cracking a joke that says, I've known you for many years. Yes, truthfully. I know don't know you, I also know your dad. So I do know most of you, understand? So for me, I think we're saddled with the responsibility to handle the most sensitive sector today.
Mr. Tegbe noted that to address the challenges facing Nigeria's electricity industry, stronger institutional collaboration will be critical to driving ongoing sector reforms, expanding access to electricity, improving grid reliability, and attracting much-needed investment into power generation, transmission, and distribution infrastructure.
We have to collaborate to deliver. One of the issues that this sector is plagued with today is silo mentality. Permit me to say it the way it is. We are not castigating any of you. We all work on our own. Even within institutions, within agencies, we are working on our own. There are situations where directors don't talk to each other. No agency, no department, no unit can solve this sector's problem alone. TCN cannot succeed without NEC. RE cannot deliver without the leadership of the ministry. And so on and so forth.
He further reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to providing stable and affordable electricity as a foundation for economic growth, industrial development, and improved quality of life for Nigerians.
Let's make this power sector work. And I believe we can. So, in conclusion, despite all these challenges ahead, we have a team here, this team here, that has already proven that it can deliver under pressure. All of you. And I'm begging you and appealing to you to just bring that energy every day. And trusting me that I always meet you halfway at any point in time. So, my brothers and sisters, let us get to work. Nigerians are watching, and by God's grace, we will not let them down.
Thank you,
Coming your way shortly is the interview segment of the Power Circuit, just after this timeout.
Oh my God, what caused this fire? Eh? Hey, God help us. Assuming this thing happened in the night, nobody from this building would have come out alive.
Madam, this is why we have warned landlords not to erect structures under the high voltage lines. If this high voltage line fell on the ground, nothing would have happened. But because this structure has been wrongly erected and the high voltage line fell on it, that is why whatever has happened has happened. We advise landlords to always consult the Transmission Company of Nigeria on their safety compliance on the right of way, so that something like this does not happen again.
Oga, we are talking of burnt house and you are talking of right of way. What is right of way and safety compliance?
Safety compliance simply means before erecting any structure around any electricity tower or line, there are safety distances you must adhere to. These safety distances are 25 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 330 kV, 15 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 132 kV, and 7.5 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 33/11 kV. These stipulated safety distance instructions are what we call right of way. If these simple, basic safety distances are adhered to, trust me, there will be less loss of property and lives resulting from cut transmission lines.
Visit Transmission Company of Nigeria office nearest to you for your safety regulations before erecting structures. Let us save lives and properties and build a stronger Nigeria. This message is from the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
The management of the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) has granted access to Mainstream Energy Solutions Limited (MESL), operator of the Kainji hydropower plant in Niger State, to construct 330 kV bays at the Kainji transmission substation.
The operator of the Kainji hydropower plant is expanding its capacity with 2 turbines, requiring the construction of switchyard units 1G3 and 1G4 bays to evacuate an additional 220 megawatts of electricity from the plant. TCN handed over the site to Mainstream Energy Solutions Limited to enable it to begin the construction activities, including civil, electrical, and mechanical works, as well as testing, commissioning, and other approved project tasks. During the signing and handover ceremony on behalf of TCN, General Manager, Material Control Installs and Chairman of the Project Technical Committee, Engineer Abdulkader Adamu, stated that the execution will enable TCN to evacuate power generated by Mainstream Energy Solutions Limited's new turbines upon completion into the national grid.
We are expanding our network, we are putting in transformers and all this. We are just putting in money there. And we know that from the tariff, most of the capacity we are putting, they are not fully utilized because of a lot of issues, underrated conductors and a lot of things. But when they say wheeling, evacuation, very important. Because for every megawatt that goes on that line, TCN is getting money, live and direct, without any, So that is the importance of this kind of project to TCN, and that is why the management of TCN, even from the technical committee, you will see that they put in, and I can bet you your manager that we are liaising with on the project, at least he will bear witness to us that for anything that when it has something to do with this project, we don't waste time, we don't waste, we try to do our best. And I assured you that is how it is going to be.
He commended the management of Mainstream Energy Solutions Limited for their cooperation and commitment towards improving electricity supply to Nigerians, noting that the project is to be carried out wholly by Mainstream Energy Solutions Limited and at no cost to TCN. The project is scheduled to be completed by December this year.
Up to the time we will come for commissioning, hopefully by the end of the year. Once it is anything that we will do from our own side, we have the full backing of the management and the Minister of Power and the President to make sure that, this kind of projects are, executed as quickly as possible without any hindrance. So I think we don't need to overemphasize this. We know the importance of what we came for. The site handover is critical. It's a major milestone in the execution of any project. And the site has to be properly handed over. Then also all the safety, very happy with the nature of safety precautions and that we are taking there to make sure that we will not have any accident during the execution of the project.
TCN officials also present at the handover ceremony were the General Manager, Business Development, Engineer Robert Bodam, General Manager, Transmission, Shiroro Region, Engineer Kabiru Suleiman. Assistant General Manager, System Electrical, Engineer Ebenezer Opadare. And Principal Manager, Transmission, Kainji Work Center, Engineer Benga Akorede.
This is the switcher to which we operate as of now. And this condoned environment is the area the chairman will hand over to mainstream so that they can carry out their responsibility. The chairman, sir, I want you to please take over from that. This circuit is Unit 5, the closest to the circuit they want to work on. They are coming on with Unit 4 and Unit 3. Unit 4 has its existing structure already on ground, but very close to Unit 5, and a lot of precautionary measures has to be taken here. For Unit 3, it's just an extension of bus bar that is required and is an empty bay, and safety precaution too has to be taken place, but Unit 4 is more of a concern for this responsibility. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
There are a lot of taggings that will later be done to ensure that these are lifelines. These places are energized. You can even hear the sounds. So a lot of precautionary measures have to be taken into place to make sure that machineries and also, you will use high boom, cranes to do this job, and also personnel have to climb up to do some connections at one point or the other, electromechanical connection and a lot of things. So a lot of precautionary measures and safety measures need to be taken care of here.
We've understood all what you have said, and that is what made us to all be here as all stakeholders. We are going to ensure all the safety measures were taken care of, because as we have already said, this is a very critical a project which at the end of it we will all be proud of ourselves that it has been done successfully, despite the place is powered. It's an energized place. We ensure that at the end of the project we will all gather here to commission it successfully. We understand really all the concept of this handing over and where we are taking and what we are taking, and we know what we are going to do. We have the qualified hands to do that, but with that same collaboration with you, I think we can be better.
To me, the chairman of this technical committee, so I have officially handed over this time.
Thank you. I think we are done. Thank you very much.
hand over documents to the city of Mainstream, so that from now on, the site has been officially handed over to you for the execution of the expansion project. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's wish a successful project for all of us.
Yes.
Just count all the blocks, eh?
Sir, we are a transmission company of Nigerian linesmen, and we just observed that you're about to erect a structure here.
You're very observant. Yes, I'm trying to put up a shopping mall of 200 shops that will serve this neighborhood. And I'm very excited about the project.
But sir, have you observed that it is under high tension transmission lines? It could snap, drop on the shopping mall and electrocute everyone inside it. Moreover, sir, these lines emit electromagnetic waves that are harmful to the health of human beings.
Really? This could cause so much harm?
Absolutely, sir. Imagine if there's a fire outbreak in the mall. It could destroy the transmission lines, causing outage to many states in the country. Erecting a structure under high-tension transmission lines will not help government efforts to grow our power supply and grow our economy. Be part of growth. Do not destroy electricity power installations. Little vigilance and concern on our part is necessary to protect transmission infrastructure nationwide. Be vigilant.
This message is brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
Here are the highlights from today's episode. Power Minister Joseph Tegbe assumes office, engages heads of agencies. TCN grants access to mainstream energy to construct 330 kV base at Kainji Transmission Substation. TCN is pleased to have you with us on the power circuit, bringing you greater insight into Nigeria's power sector. You can stay connected by visiting TCN's official YouTube channel via TCN_Nigeria, where you have access to all episodes. We also encourage you to show your support by following and engaging with TCN across all social media platforms. On Facebook, like the page Transmission Company of Nigeria. On LinkedIn, like the page via Transmission Company of Nigeria. On X, follow the company at TCN_Nigeria. On Instagram, stay updated via at TCN_Nigeria. TCN welcomes your feedback and observations. Please send your comments to affairs.public@tcn.org.ng. For more details about TCN's activities, visit the interactive website at www.tcn.org.ng or stay informed through a dedicated news platform at www.tcnnews.ng, designed to keep you up to date with developments in the power sector. We also urge you to support TCN by staying vigilant against vandalism of power transmission lines, towers, and substations in your area. Please report any suspicious activity to TCN officials or the nearest security agency. I'm your host, Amara Agugesi. Let's have another exciting time next week.